Everybody and welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. If you want to be updated with the latest celebrity and pop culture news, please stay tuned on this channel. Guys, I have to say, when I saw this post, I was hurt. Could not stop my tears from flowing down. Now have a look why. Thobeka posted, "This birthday hits different. The last few years have been something, and looking back now, I'm filled with gratitude. Who would have thought I'd be here? Not in pieces, but in peace. The tears that were once in silence are now from laughing out loud. I'm actually in awe of God, of the goodness of God. How am I so deserving of this unconditional love, His covering and grace? Even when I was unfaithful to Him, He remained faithful to me. I've always heard God is found in certain locations. I didn't know I'd find Him at my lowest and most broken. At 8 months, my son was diagnosed with cancer. An entire different world. I always stood on protection and privacy, trying to maintain the world, and my world was a marathon on its own. I lived in an oncology hospital for 2 years with my son as he underwent chemotherapy and life-threatening surgeries. In the depth of fighting cancer, I was hit with a curveball of infidelity. The woman knew me, my son's condition, and made no mistake with flaunting their relationship. After finding out, he ended it with her and tried to make amends with me. I couldn't trust someone who can hurt me at my lowest or allow another woman to disrespect his woman. Considering everything we had been through, it was more of the timing than the infidelity. He later married her. In between home discharges and a new project I started, I had to stop my life, put aside my own emotions, and show up for my baby. At the time, his health was more important than my heart. One thing we will do is enjoy the world. Faith and family was the remedy to everything. Both families understood the mandate. Living and loving is what we stand on. Landed in the center of God's hands, He had me exactly where He needed me. I gave my life to Jesus. I entered the era of isolation. He placed me in His secret place. He worked my character, renewed my mind, and restored my heart. The work has not stopped. I die to self daily. He continues to mold me as the perfect potter He is. I'm fully in my Jesus girl era, walking in love and forgiveness. Most days are better than others, yet peace remains. I'm yet to see what God has for me. No reason to celebrate life. Today, my son is cancer free, and it's all glory to God." Wow, so much in one post. A lot is happening here. Now, one thing that we're getting from this is that whilst Thobeka was handling her baby boy, Cassper was busy hoeing around and sleeping around. And the woman is Bulane. And what's even more shocking is the fact that at some point he ended things with Bulane to try and rekindle the relationship with Thobeka. And when Thobeka said no to nonsense, he then decided that he wants now to turn to God and pretend to be a Jesus man and then marry Bulane as if his life has turned around. That's an evil, vile man. You can see his heart through it. There's definitely no God in that marriage. It is not blessed 100%. If that marriage is to end, I will definitely not be surprised. And what's shocking is that Bulane knew of all of this, but still went on to sleep with the same man who's trying to get his son to be better. What type of woman is Bulane? I've always felt that there's something off about that girl. And she then talks about Thobeka in her Instagram questionnaires where she says that if Cassper loved Thobeka, he would have married her. The nerve, the gut. Girl, karma knows. It knows where it's gonna go. This is absolutely shocking, but I'm truly happy for Thobeka and where she is in life. The thing about God, He truly restores. And look at what He's done for their son, who is now cancer free. Now, this is where the problem is with men, because you find someone pretending as if they're a good man, and we see Cassper going from podcast to podcast, acting like he's a changed man. Oh, I love God. Oh, but look at what you did. Look at what you did to someone else. And I'm sure at some point he was promising Thobeka to marry her, but decided to hoe around instead, and now all of a sudden pretends as if things are mellow. And thank you, Thobeka, for opening up about this and telling us your side of the story, because we had enough of Cassper going around from podcast to podcast talking as if he is the man or whatever. And guys, honestly, I am truly shocked. I am very, very shocked. But anyway, at least the story has a happy ending. Bulane and Cassper, y'all deserve each other. Y'all deserve each other. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you like this video, and I'll catch you guys on my next upload.